Okay. First structure, second unit, unit 2, GFCI is on the garage north wall. The lawn sprinkler system would not respond. Okay, the wires are not, since it's not plugged in, there's no way to plug it in. Okay, no weather sensor, no check valve. Sprinkler heads are too close. Garage door casements too close to the cement. Optic sensors for the garage door openers are not supposed to be closer to the ground, farther from the ground than 6 inches. Okay. You have warning stickers here on the corners. You have the handle in the middle. The manual disconnect. That manual lock should have been decommissioned to help prevent accidental damage to the door. There happens to be a meter and a box over here in this inaccessible junkyard, and so the meter and the boxes should have been sealed. It's assumed that that box is a main disconnect. Okay, the optic sensors are not lined up properly, so that way the garage door will not close on its own. You have to hold the button. This box looks like it's a relatively recent installation, and that being so, I don't see a building permit or a green tag. It's laced up real nice. It looks really good. You got your antioxidant paste. It's aluminum. Okay, coming to copper. Is that what we're looking at? Yeah, aluminum coming to copper. That's a good thing. Okay, we got some white hots here. Okay, and the panel was screwed in. Alright, it's supposed to be nailed in. Nails have much more shear force. Alright, screws break. They're faster and tighter, I get that, but they break. If this area experiences a tornado or a earthquake, then this box is not going to stay in the structure as snugly as it should. And you're not supposed to have more than an eighth-inch gap here, and inside it's supposed to be labeled where the bonding location is. So it's aluminum to copper. It's a 125 amp breaker box. 100 is all code requires. But a lot of municipalities, and I believe Dallas is one of them, requires 150. So when this box was replaced, it should have been updated to that size, most likely. We also have open knockout holes up here inside of this, okay? So that compromises the fire blocking, just like this gap compromises the fire blocking. We're going to come on along. The garage ceiling is in pretty poor shape. It looks like this roof has had some issues, and it's a shame the roof doesn't look that old, but I'm seeing hail damage on the roof as well, but this is all water issues. This button is higher from the floor than 5 feet, which is a good thing. You should have a warning notice on this button right here, just like you have, I'm assuming that you have. Keep me honest. Okay, there's like you have a warning notice here. Okay, the similar warning notice should be by that door, and it should be illuminated, which is not. And then this door, okay, there's air gaps between this door. It does not fit snug. This door, this wall has been, the car's smashed into this wall. That's compromised the fire blocking there as well. We don't have weather stripping between this door and the garage, and there should be a self-closing spring. Moving along, okay, this pantry. This is the laundry in here, okay. This vent has been, you can't see it, but the vent's been disconnected in the attic. That gas valve not in use should have been capped off. That's a 3-prong electric for the clothes dryer. Over here, the laundry is not GFCI protected, and in here, the laundry connections should be labeled hot and cold. And the length, by the way, should be posted for the clothes dryer vent that's not there. Shouldn't have bare light bulbs in clothes closets, and shouldn't have pull strings to the lights in the clothes closets. Refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. This dishwasher's seen some days. The oven's in use, so I can't see whether it's got an anti-tip device. Moving on along, let's just move in here for a little bit. This is the water heater. Okay, it's a Bradford White, and the serial number is S. So we need to look that up. Okay, the water supply lines coming into the water heater, they should have been insulated. The TMP drain line, okay, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stops right there. That's just definitely a no-no. What is this? This is this is a decommissioned TP drain line right there. Okay, that's probably not a very good application. I think it goes to the side of the yard, I believe, where it doesn't terminates closer than 3 inches to the ground. Care and use manual is not present. The gas line, this gray plastic gas line, that's been decommissioned. That's been out of service forever. That should have been replaced when the water heater was replaced. That's how old that is. And it's got fire issues and explosion issues, so it's dangerous piping that should have been replaced. Electronic ignition, no expansion tank. We do not have a safety pan underneath the water heater. The water heater is not very well ventilated either, by the way. The screens are no longer acceptable. At one time they were, but they're not. So it's got the return. So water heater's got multiple issues. This door is still locked. Cannot get into this bedroom. We got plastic laminate flooring. Okay, everywhere. This is the front entry. This is the front door. Not the most secure door around. Okay, got some splits and stuff. Moving on along. This is the entry closet. This is the fireplace. It doesn't have a energy-saving glass front, nor are they required. I'm going to measure the hearth, and I'm going to find out whether the gas works. It's got it does have a log grate in it. The gas tube looks like it's experiencing some heat, and it should be sealed around that hole right there. You got your typical cracks in the back of the radiant. Actually, it's cracked up pretty good. I'll get a better picture of that too. That insert probably should be replaced. That back and radiant heat block. Okay, this bedroom was created. The light switch is over here. All right, from the door. It's too far from the door. The smoke alarm is beeping. All right, the smoke alarm in this hidden bedroom is beeping. I didn't see this smoke alarm. And the smoke alarm outside of the front two bedrooms isn't working. Moving on along, it's where your doorbell is. Your thermostat is not programmable. Again, moving on along, this would be the third bedroom. Okay. Seems to be, and we'll look at the windows, other stuff. That smoke alarm works. That smoke alarm works. Okay, this is the bathroom. Percolator. The fan switch probably should be on the right side, left side. That's not a big thing. Probably should be though. And again, we'll run some water here in a little bit. This is the commode. This is a shower scene. We'll put that up, but it does have a single knob. The drain stopper is not present, by the way. And this bathroom vent vents directly into the attic. Okay. Okay, this door doesn't close real well. This window right here was sealed up. So all we have for emergency egress is this window is like 24 by 24 inches. This probably doesn't meet it. This door closes on its own accord. However, the foundation did measure well. There's some cracks along that wall that we noticed in another video. Okay. Moving on along here. And in the hall, this is the return air for a furnace, for a gas furnace. That return air is too close. Okay. I understand that it was made that way, but and there will be comment made on that. The TMP drain line, it has to have a safety float switch, but it does not have a P-trap and it's not insulated. Okay, the indoor air handler, the evaporator coil was in 2006. Where are we at here? You know, and the furnace is 2012. So these both appear newer than the condensing unit. Then you see this electric cord right here, power supply to the. Those are no longer allowed. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. And there's a screen up there, and it's like it's the same story. Same story with that screen is the same story with the. And you see it's right next to the air conditioning duct. Same story as with the water heater. And then this is gray piping. It's the same thing. We do not have a sediment trap. There wasn't a sediment trap at the water heater either. So there's no sediment traps, and it has that gray connectors. And then this takes a wrench to turn it off, and so this isn't acceptable. The water heater did not require a wrench, and there should be escutcheon plates for the gas lines for the water heater and the indoor air handler when they come in. And that is about it. Okay.